All right, tomorrow is going to be UEFA Nations League finals between Portugal and Spain. What do we expect? We expect a very intense football tomorrow, where both teams would want to dominate. Yes, we will see a very high pressing from both sides. Do they have players that can actually be up to speed, trying to press the opponents backwards? Yes, of course, both of them can. Spain, we've seen over time with their strikers, and in fact everyone trying to push their opponents down to their 18-yard box. Now trying to have the balls played around there. That is high pressing. And of course, Portugal also. Sometimes you see Portugal relenting, trying to observe their opponents and then deciding on what to do, how to attack. Mostly on counter, the same way they did with the same way they were able to win Germany. Germany, yes. So that is what we are going to be expecting tomorrow. Is Ronaldo going to score tomorrow? Impossible tense, if I should put it that way. Ronaldo is not going to score tomorrow because I don't think they will give him that chance to penetrate. Haven't watched or haven't played with him. He has played in Spain, so they understand him and how he plays. I don't think they will give him that room to score. Is Yamal going to score? Well, it might be possible, but again, I believe also Portugal would have studied Yamal over time. He would have studied how to stop him from moving further. But then, the most interesting thing is this, that those you don't think would score will be the ones to score. You saw Pedri scored last time. A midfielder, he scored. So when you will be busy looking at Yamal and Nico Williams, Pedri might go from, even their number 9 might not be able to see goals to score. Pedri might come from center. Yes, that is what we will be expecting. A very intense match, a very serious finals. Yeah, Portugal will want to break that jinx of trying to win again to add to their cabinet. And of course, in the other hand, Spain would want to defend their title. Yeah, so that is that about tomorrow's final, Sunday. A very interesting one. So I expect something very, very different. Something out of usual. Yeah, so but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We've seen how Spain plays, and we've also seen how Portugal plays. But at the end, I tip Spain to winning. If you ask me, with all honesty, I see Spain winning. Unless Portugal plays a defensive kind of football and then attack when necessary. That is the only way Portugal can break into Spain's defense and, of course, eventually winning. But we'll see. I don't want to be biased, but from my observations from both teams from when they started this tournament till present, this is what I've observed how they have played. If I were Portugal, I wouldn't play Cristiano Ronaldo. I wouldn't start with him. I could bring him towards the ending of the game. Maybe when I must have observed, because there are some guys that play same flank as Ronaldo. In fact, okay, they are even using him as their number 9. So, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, we thought we should talk about it and then see the outcome. But our prediction is that Spain will lift this tournament's this year's trophy, this UEFA Nations League trophy. All right, have a wonderful afternoon.